So hello everybody, this is Trevor and Raji from Muscat.
You know, our original intent was to wrap up this particular video as a fitting finale to the 3 preceding videos which Trevor had done.
But realizing that Ray's 75th birthday was just around the corner, we thought that this would be a perfect virtual birthday present for him.
Absolutely. And talking about adventure, did you say about adventure?
Oh yes, I need to tell you. Ray also mentioned in the previous videos that he loved a sense of adventure, and whenever there was something adventurous to do, he would put his hands up and say, okay, I'm all in for it.
And talking about adventures, the island hopping experiences that we had in Lakshadweep with Ray handling the controls of his chopper, well, it was hair-raising, unforgettable, the best experience we've had in our entire life.
Frankly, he scared the living daylights out of us.
Yep.
Scared of that. But anyhow, that was absolutely brilliant.
And one could never forget the sun-drenched islands of Bangaram. The evenings were just magical, full of music, laughter, fun, guitar, the waves in the background, brilliant cocktails, and even better seafood.
Absolutely, I'll never forget that. And who would ever forget that sudden surprise trip that you took, the 4 of us, to Kadmath Island. Magnificent atoll with its healing sands swimming there in the lagoon in the morning. We felt like Robinson Crusoes with a private chef at our disposal. Thank you for that wonderful experience.
And Rosie and Papachan were also there.
And Rosie and Papachan were there.
So here we are, Rick. What follows now are the memories and the great times that you would have experienced with your family, your closest friends, and people who love you, and I'm sure you will enjoy all their things.
So happy 75th birthday, brother. All the happiness and enjoyment that you have given to others, I'm sure will return many, many more times to you. I'm wishing you an absolutely brilliant life ahead. Enjoy your retirement. And I remember in conclusion, when I asked you, what would you like to do after this lockdown? You said, brother, take me to New Orleans. So New Orleans, here we come.
Absolutely.
Lots of booze, lots of country music, lots of Cajun dancing, wine, whiskey, tequila, the works. Brother, you're up for it. Here we are.
I forgot to mention women.
We have come to that age where it's only apply, no reply, remember? Women also, honky-tonk ladies, every evening.
Gail and I will be there.
Enjoy yourself, Ray. Good luck and God bless. Happiness always. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Ray.
God bless.
I would like to begin by thanking you for your patience that you have had with our dogs, noisy creatures. Also for being so cool when I would do my solo offbeat trips with the WOW group. I remember as a young officer you would come to CGM to pick me up on your motorbike, and the lovely times and get-togethers we would have at B8 with your course mates from 20 Squadron. You have always been a social person, and in Secunderabad, our home was an open house. Having 20 odd youngsters dropping in at 2:30 in the morning to watch A football match was a regular feature, but those were the fun days. The amazing holidays that we have had when you were in Pawan Hans. I want to thank you for all the memorable and remarkable and happy years that we have had together, and the years ahead I'm sure will be even happier. Love.
Ray, I understand that they are going to be making a video of your life. I hope they don't have to censor too much. I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate having you as a cousin and someone whom I love very dearly. Many of the happiest memories of my childhood are related to the holidays we had in Deanville and Negutam. And I think of those days and it brings a smile to my face. All the teasing that went on in Deanville. Do you remember Jude? Old Mr. Tapsall? Or you and Brian trying to teach Passepartout how to swim in the well behind the house? But most of all, I remember the jam sessions and the laughter and how much fun they were. I wish you all the best for all the days of your life. And I'm looking forward to the day when you will come to Canada and stay in my home and see my husband and my children and grandchildren. Take care of yourself, Ray. I love you dearly. God bless.
Hi, I'm Hemu Mohan. Ray calls me Momo. I met Ray in 1986 in Mumbai when we both joined erstwhile Helicopter Corporation of India, now called Pawan Hans. We shared a hotel room in Juhu and became thickest of pals forever after. I found a true friend in Ray, and that perhaps is one of the most cherished friendships of my life. Hi Ray, I love you macha.
Hi, I'm Zeba Mohan. I met Ray after my marriage to Hemu. Ray is perhaps the most likable person among all Hemu's friends. Our friendship with Ray has a sacred place in my heart. I love you, Ray.
Hi, Ray. Wish you all the best. We've had such a great time from Bangaram till now.
Ray, though we don't seem to be meeting often or even speaking to each other that often, you are always very, very, very dear to us and one of our closest friends. We just do hope once this is over, all this COVID and all those problems, we can actually meet up in the near future. All the best to you, Ray. I hope you have a happy and healthy life ahead.
Ray, you're more than a friend, you're family.
Yes.
Bye, Ray. Wishing you all the best again.
Rayburn DeMonte, our hero, my hero. You were everybody's hero, man. The way you dressed, the way you spoke, the way you did those concerts, singing and dancing, and the way you played the guitar. Oh my God, I'm still trying to play like you. Maybe the next time I'll send you a video with me playing, showing how I'm trying to play like you still. And then you went off and became a real hero, a defender of the nation. We couldn't compete, man. There was no more trying to be like Ray anymore. You were way beyond the spectrum. Oh man. But most of all, it's all those good times in Golden Rock that give me the most joy when I think about those things we did, those things we didn't do, the things we should have done. I remember every one of those things. I hope you do too, buddy. Anyway, here's wishing you all the best in everything that you're doing right now. We've been out of touch for too long. We should catch up, and we will one of these days. Okay? Take care of yourself. God bless you. You're in my thoughts and prayers more often than you think. Okay? Love you, man. Take care. Bye.
Brother Ray, welcome to the 75 Club. A very, very warm welcome. You're going to enjoy your years hereafter. Brother Ray, there's something I want to say to you. That my initial bond with you goes to our love of music. And I find that my closest friends are those who are passionate about music. You stand ahead above all of them because of your fabulous baritone voice. The other commonality we share on this special day is that my wonderful, the most beautiful, caring and loving Uma's sister, Veena, shares her birthday with you. And we always remember you and her, but she is no longer with us. Uma will say happy birthday to you. She's sitting right here. Happy birthday, Ray.
Happy birthday, Ray. Many, many, many more to come.
So Ray, over the years as I've known you, I have seen you fulfill all the wonderful conditions that belong to the word, to the alphabet C, that makes into going a complete man. Courage and credibility, as you were an Air Force pilot. The other two C's are care and compassion, which I've seen over the years, particularly your love and care for your wonderful mother, who was with you for many, many years, and we were all fortunate at receiving her blessings. She will bless you for all times to come. You've been a wonderful son. Your hospitality is legendary. The flow of love and spirits, meaning alcohol, in plenty, the warmth of your house, and the warmth of the food on the table, all of it put together year after year, particularly on Christmas, takes us to wonderful memories that we've had of you. We need you to take care of yourself, be around as we come by next year once this wretched COVID is over, and we hope to have wonderful times, as they say in New Orleans. Let the good times roll. Cheers, Ray. The best for 75.
Hello, Ray. This is Alistair de Rosario. I hope you remember me. How are you, mate? Hope you're keeping well. I've been racking my brains for the last few days to think of some dirt to throw on you, but unfortunately have not been able to do so. And lucky for you. To me, you have generally been a top bloke, honest, down to earth, and a charmer with the ladies. Yes, that reputation of yours has preceded you far ahead of you, because even I have heard of it. Back in '63, I was living in your house when I first started my working career with the Public Works Department in the construction of the Regional Engineering College in Thiruvanmura. I was then staying in your house, living with you and your two brothers and your holy sister, Sister Anita. They were good days, mate. There were lots of friends who coming to the house, boys and girls, and it used to be great. And I haven't forgotten the Franklin Club dances. They were good fun. Reverend, I do recall you, Brian, and Trevor and myself going to a house around the corner where they had 4 girls. I was a bit suspicious when you all asked me to come along, but then I realized what was happening. You 3 boys had 3 girls there, and there was one sister who was left alone, who did not have a boyfriend, and I think my job was to keep her company. You shifty buggers. Now, without further ado, I wish to congratulate you on all your past achievements, all the girls you chatted up and got friendly and broke their hearts. And may God bless you and give you good health and you enjoy the rest of our lifestyle. Thanks, Mike. Bye.
I hope you're well. Just a short message to say hello and say how much we miss you and how grateful we are that we've been able to spend the time that we have with you. I remember the first time that we met back in 2011, my first time to India, and I was so overwhelmed with everything, and you were so great explaining things to me and taking me into your home, sharing your food, your house, your drivers, everything with us. It was a really great experience, and we really enjoyed spending all the time with you that we got to. It's definitely a memory that we'll share with Jacob and Brandon as they get older. So thank you so much. You're so devoted and kind and loving, and I hope that the boys will see that one day.
Hi, Uncle. Wishing you lots of love from Victoria now, which is the official COVID state of Australia. Although we've been facing some really tough times here with our restrictions as they're getting worse, we've often thought about the good times that we spent with you in India, and we were really close to coming out and visiting this year. Unfortunately, things happened and we have to postpone that now. But I think for me personally, what I admire of you is your willingness and your devotedness to your family, your willingness to spend time, your thoughtfulness. You send cards on our birthdays without fail. You always call and wish us. And just everything that Vanessa said, you know, you're such a great, you've got such a great spirit about you, presence about you. You're very talented. You're a great musician. You've got a great voice. You're very loving and caring. And, you know, all of us here, all the DeMontes here in Melbourne, miss you. We love you. We'll continue to keep you in our prayers and in our thoughts. And we're looking forward to the time that I guess we'll get to come back to Delhi and visit you all again. You've got a couple of great nephews that are very anxious and keen to be surrounded by you and the rest of the DeMonte family in Delhi. So again, we'll continue to keep you in our prayers and our thoughts, and we love you a lot. Thanks, Uncle.
Hi, Uncle.
Hi, Uncle.
I have many fond memories of you.
Memories.
Yeah. From a young girl watching you sing and dance enthusiastically.
Sing and dance.
At Auntie Babs's house. Through to sharing stories and music and laughter around the campfire at the jungle safari. All of those memories will hold close to our heart.
And I know I haven't known you for a hell of a long time, but my fondest memory, of course, is coming to India and meeting you and the rest of the DeMonte family. I was really taken aback by your generosity and your kindness, and just the way you took me in. As you know, I've just almost felt like I was part of the family straight away. So, and you know, put all the dysentery aside, it was, I have to say, you know, one of the best highlights of my life, coming there and spending time with you and getting to know you and your family.
So we really just look forward to seeing you once again in person, so that our kids can also experience the love and the warmth that we always have when we're around you and the family there. So all our love, take care, and we hope to see you very soon.
Best wishes, and hopefully in these challenging times we can get there as soon as we can to see you all again.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Uncle Ray.
Bye, Uncle.
What can I say about my father? Well, he's the best dad a girl could ever ask for. From him I've learned love, compassion, and always being there to help a lending hand. My favorite memory, I think, is anytime my dad sings. Blueberry Hill is always known as Papa's song. I wish I had got some of his singing talents, but I am glad that I've got all his emotional talents. Here's to you, Dad. Love you.
Darling Uncle Ray, you have and always will be a very, very important person in my life. As a kid, I remember calling you A. You've taught me 5 important things. 1, discipline, honesty, punctuality, loyalty, and love for the elders. The love for the elders is the one which really hits me the most, is because every day I would see you sitting with Nana, holding her hand, talking to her, and being with her. I remember the times where learning to drive, my first time to learning to drive was with you. We come back from the D'Souza's house with a terrified mom and Shreya at the back. My first drink with you at the Bristol, and the parties we used to have at K Block when my friends would come over and we would listen to all the old Air Force stories. My whole life I've been hearing the Air Force stories of what you used to tell me, and those are things which are really very, very important to me. I love you, tons Uncle Ray, we all love you, and I want to take this opportunity also to wish you a very, very happy 75th birthday, good health, and hope.
I've been asked to say a few words about you, so here goes. You have always been a loving and caring brother to me, even after your retirement from the Air Force. I have fond memories of you visiting Carol Lavery's house while I was working at BHL, and what a flirt and life of the party you were, and kept everyone in a good mood. I clearly remember how the servants and I ran up to the terrace of our house at Golden Rock with long towels to wave out to you while you flew low over the house. May God always bless you with good health and happiness.
Hi, I must say I'm privileged to be born in a family with 3 brothers. All 3 were very supportive of me, but today I would like to talk of the middle brother, Ray, who I stay with now, and I've been very closely bonded with him for the past 15 years especially. I've gone through a lot of joys and struggles, and he has been a complete support for me, and I'm very grateful for that. But I would like to share with you an incident right in our childhood days that where I gave him a certain amount of support, and what happened next. My mother told me to have an eye on him because he was very weak in his second language, Tamil. So when the exam was approaching, I wanted to see whether he really studied. And he told me, yes, I've studied just one question, answer to that which will definitely come. And that's India's second 5-year plan. I said, Ray, what if it doesn't? Come on, trust, it will. And when the day came, the convent girls were sitting right behind. The campaign boys were in front, the same hall. And I was scrolling down the paper to see if Rayburn's question was there. And my heart skipped a beat. I didn't find it. And in a second, I could hear a big thud. I peeped out of my row and I saw someone on the ground. And I came to know later that it was Ray. They had to revive him. He fainted. The faint. And then when the exam was over, I asked, what happened, Rayburn? Nothing. I found a question that had the word India and I wrote the same answer. But I put a footnote. Sir, Madam, have mercy on me. I studied this answer for more than a year. And I think the examiners did have mercy on him and they passed him. And that's Ray with this trust in God and the spirit of continuing forward that has made him what he is today. Thank you.
Happy 75th birthday. I wish I was there to toast you and listen to Blueberry Hill again and again, but maybe soon.
Happy birthday, Ray. We want to wish you one of the most wonderful year of your life. I know we're all suffering with this lockdown and what have you. But have a wonderful day. Raise a drink to us and to yourself. And we miss you. We've enjoyed a wonderful friendship with you. And we treasure every time that we spent with you. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. And we pray for you every day. So remain healthy and remain happy and know that you're loved by us. Happy birthday.
Hope Gail lets you out of lockdown soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Dad, you're probably the best father-in-law any son-in-law could ask for. I met you the first time, I think, was a couple of years before we got married. So the first time meeting you, and the first thing you ever told me was, before we can start the conversation, let's get the bar orders in first. And that kind of lightened the mood for the evening. It's a memory I'll never forget. And we had a lot more memorable times since then. I'm glad that at least I can sing 5% of your capacity, because that keeps your daughter happy, because she always goes about how amazing your voice is, which actually is. And I wish I was there 20-30 years back when you were actually with your band and playing and actually driving it up. So here's cheers to many more years of catching up like this, singing, having fun, enjoying, and saying cheers to Blueberry Hills over and over again. Take care.
I must say that you were my hero as a child, and we loved tagging along with the De Montes wherever we went. My funniest or most memorable recollection is of you in Egbutam saying Mass for us, and much to our dismay, you would drink up all the wine and eat up all the Chinese bullets and leave nothing for us. That was one of the funniest things that ever happened there.
And I never heard the end of Raven this and Raven that, and by God, all the stories, all your naughty pranks I heard from her when we got married and even before, that you must meet Ray, you must meet Ray. So that when I met you, it was as if I was meeting a very old friend. Ray, I know you. You know, I remember the prank you played on me.
Ray, I have to tell you, it is, our posting to Delhi was really wonderful in the sense that we, as a family, we had so much time together. You sang at my daughter's wedding. Our interaction was so much. And I think that has been the best part of our stay here in Delhi. The closeness, the family, the feeling we have having you guys over here.
So Ray, it's been wonderful knowing you. You've been a great guy, a great friend. Always enjoyed all the parties at your place and all the fun we had together. All the very best. Have a great life, good, happy, healthy life.
Okie dokie, bye.
And take care.
When I saw clips of Trevor's video on Ray, I was filled with many emotions. Nostalgia, a sense of pride, and a sense of deja vu. You know, I consider myself a part of an Air Force family. My father was in the Air Force. He retired in 1965 as a wing commander, and then he joined the private sector. But when I was a young kid, he would take me to all these Air Force stations, and there I would see these wonderful aircrafts, the Mystère, the Hunters, the Gnats, and these wonderful pilots in their in their gear. Oh, they filled me with so much pride. And Ray, for all you know, you may well have been one of those pilots. And so I am just so happy to be part of this video. And you know, when all these COVID times are over, I would like to celebrate this special day, Ray. I would like to celebrate this special day with you, and for the joy and the pride that I get when I see this video that Trevor has made. Boy, this just fills me with such emotions. Well, I think I'll close now, and I'll now give it to Bridget for her to say a few words.
Shivaji, you have an Air Force Connect, but I'm going to share an adaptation from Pat Fleming's The True Meaning of Life. The years have passed by in the blink of an eye. Moments of sadness and joy have flown by. You often stood on your own, and you still found your way through some nights filled with tears and the dawn of new days. And the worries and fears that challenged you each day, in the end of it all, they just faded away. How much you reached out to others when needed is indeed the true measure of how well you succeeded, and how much you shared of your soul and your heart ultimately is what sets you apart. You truly are special, Ray, and I know when the saints go marching in, you're going to be among that number. Cheers, buddy.
Wish you a very happy birthday, Uncle Ray, and many, many more to come. I hope this year brings you good health, lots of love and happiness. We are very lucky to have your presence in our lives. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you have shown us, and I hope you have a fantastic year ahead.
Hello friends, I met Wing Commander Raymond DeMonte in Lakshadweep as Captain Ray DeMonte. Ray brought the Pavanans helicopters to Lakshadweep first in the mid-80s. He was doing a marvelous job to the public by connecting the island to island and evacuating the patient from Lakshadweep to the mainland. Specifically, he was a lifesaver. He was very public friendly, and later we become very close friend. More than that, we become the family friends. Whenever I am in Delhi, I used to stay with him. Of course, we did several other exotic holidays, specifically at Goa, Rajasthan, where he has a farmhouse. Now the farmhouse is a dream house, and Ray DeMonte is a person, a very lovable person.
Greetings. Our association with Ray goes back nearly 45 years when we, the Vanias, were at Air Force Station Hindon and Ray was there flying Hunters with 20 Squadron. What grew into a friendship there became a strong bond over these many years with both Ray and Gail, and for many good reasons.
As time went on, I came to know more about Ray. But thanks to Auntie Babs' school, Tiny Tots, where I taught for 6 odd years, I had come to know Gail quite well. I was happy for her, and Ray, who was fun-loving, a super dancer, singer, and generous to a fault.
Professionally, Ray was a very good pilot, He was also an officer and a gentleman with the highest OLQ, or officer-like qualities, as we say in the Air Force. What really amazed me was his generosity. Besides the sobriquet of Santa I gave him for the many Xmas gifts we have received, but that was not all.
We've been bringing up Abhihari and C's 3 kids at home since retirement. They have virtually become our foster kids over these 30 years, and Ray also knows all about them and has often met them. Each of these kids has greatly benefited from Ray's big heart in many ways.
We are certain others would have talked of the many wonderful traits of Ray. I thought of his generous and helpful nature.
God bless Ray, as also Gail and those 2 lovely children, Tarun and Shreya.
God bless you beautiful people.
Ray, it was a pleasure having met you and known you for all these years. All the days that you were in Hyderabad, posted out here in our bachelor days, and all the days we had fun and parties at the RSI and at home and stuff like that. It was great knowing you, and that we have kept in contact for all these years. It's a great joy. Wish you all the very best in the years to come. And that's it. Have a great time, Ray. Bye, bacha.
I've known Ray since we were in high school, when we were young and carefree and stars in our eyes. We shared some happy moments together, climbing up Golden Rock, dancing the cha-cha-cha in the Franklin Club, listening to him play the lead guitar and singing for the Beat Pops, and even went for a cricket match to camping to see the hero. Ray has a heart of gold and is very charming with the girls. Then the fighter pilot donned his wings and flew out into the vast blue sky. May the good Lord let his face shine on him and bring him good health, joy and peace.
My name is Bhupen Chaudhary, and I have been a friend of Ray for the last 28 years. We've had many meetings and sittings together, and I found him extremely knowledgeable and wise. One good quality of his, which I have adopted, is being very, very considerate and kind to the poor. I wish him all the very best in the future and a very long life with lots of good health.